There was so much Ninjago Dragons Rising Season 4 news with set images being leaked. I sort of need to take a bit of a stop because I'm uploading a lot of videos. And I don't know if that's a healthy thing for YouTube, but I also do know that it's probably not that good for you guys to get an unhealthy amount of spam of 2-minute or 3-minute videos. So I'm going to really try making long context videos, but then I've also found that a lot of my long context videos are now getting pushed. Hence why this video is coming out now. So this is supposed to be a follow-up on yesterday's news about the Arc Dragon of Life. More or less the information that we got about the dragon form. I was supposed to make this video yesterday for Nia's dragon form, but I said, heck, I'll make it a dual thing because it falls in the same category. So let's talk about the news that we've got about the new dragon form suits and what they truly are for Season 4. Information comes courtesy to that book that gave us the set images, and I'm only showing you at least the dialogue because I am not showing you the image. I'm just showing you the dialogue. So the dialogue that is stated says, "Rise of the Draconuses." I'm gonna break that down. It says Draconus form. Dragon. That's going to be, like Dragonians, that is going to be a very hard word for me to very much say. Draconus form. The rise of the Draconus form. This Arc Dragon of the Whispering Woods, which is where Lloyd and Arin are currently now, after they went for the portal gate and now have gone missing. This Arch Dragon. Jesus Christ. This Arc Dragon of the Whispering Wood claimed that Lloyd, its lands... Okay, I'm going to just reread that. The Arc Dragon of the Whispering Woods claimed that Lloyd is its land's protector. During the ritual of unrooting, Lloyd discovered his Draconus form and saved the land from elemental monsters. Interesting, right? Okay, so we've spoken a lot in previous videos about how obviously the ninja are losing their powers, how they're now all separated. How will they all get back together? Well, firstly, let's talk about how they get the elemental powers back. We've spoken about how they can tap into some sort of forge of an Arc Dragon, or Source Dragon, sorry, and tap into that power. This is obviously what the Arc Dragon will do for at least Lloyd out of all the ninja. I have no clue about the rest. But at least for Lloyd, he will tap into the Arc Dragon and be able to reclaim some of his power, similar how to the Matriarch gave him a boost in energy, or how Rai gave Sora a boost in energy in Season 1. These are some of the things that we'll obviously be seeing, but also we have found out now that where Lloyd is, he's allegedly the protector of this land. This could mean multiple things because Lloyd is not just the protector of a specific land/realm. He's more or less a particular hero for the merged lands. So I am quite interested to see where this story does obviously take and go. I find this totally interesting. Now, I have made a video that's coming out 12 hours from this one, which will speak more in depth about my theory for Lloyd's story. It could be for Season 4, Part 1, Part 2, but could also lead into, obviously, Season 5. But however, I am claiming that this is more of an interesting fact to take note of, because that video does talk about how Lloyd's life power is, interestingly enough, been hinted in previous seasons, even the original show, and how that sort of it wraps up nicely in a neat tie, because Lloyd is all about surviving and helping others survive when the odds are not even in their favor. And honestly, I really endure the story that Lloyd has obviously been given here. I'm excited to see this. I'm thankfully happy that this isn't dragon form, which is the next topic of today's video. Yes, this does fall into my topic, and I'll get to it at the end of this part of the segment. But I wanted to get into the dragon form. So previously at the start of the year, when we saw the leaks, we were like, oh shit, we're going back to dragon form. How does this work? Lloyd is going to lose his life pretty much. No. Well, this is not exactly how this is technically working, because Lloyd and Nia both have this. Now, if each ninja is tapping into some sort of power, or like Lloyd, some matriarch dragon, I guess, they might be able to descent with this power. I'm very confused. This is all I'm saying. The reason why I say I'm very confused with all this is because there's a lot of information coming out at once, and I just wanted to just recreate and confirm this to you guys. Dragon form was a crystallized thing, and a crystallized thing only. There is a total difference between the two suits. Now, firstly, you can see multiple differences. One of the huge differences, they are not powered up. And don't give me that BS that the energy faces on the Dragon's Rising faces are powered up versions of them. I've always thought of them as visors, and if they were powered up variants, they need to have more improvements. For example, with the gimmick sets for Seasons 1 sets, Kai, Lloyd, and Nia's gimmicks... I said Nia. Their gimmicks all had elemental powers, and they had something interesting on their hoods. Yeah, these don't have that. So they couldn't be powered up, real powered up versions of them. They have to just be this sort of dragon variant. Now, I love the idea that it is Draconus form, not dragon form. It is thankfully an interesting thing, because this can be a huge development for the ninja. This gets even weirder, because I didn't even mean to pick this photo, but still. Cole. Cole is the most interesting thing I want to talk about here, because technically, the ninja are now all learning a sort of dragon variant, or Draconus form, which is interesting because they have all sort of learned Rising Dragon, at least Kai, Nia, Lloyd, and Zane have, but Jay and Cole most likely won't be able to. Jay with the Shattered Soul, and Cole being half human, half ghost, half dead, technically can't do it. So we're getting into some really interesting territory there. But I'm still interested to see how this works, because now all 6 ninja will have this form. Now, the better question will be, how obviously will they learn this technique? Maybe by a powered-up matriarch. But I'm very thankful that it isn't the form that you see on screen, dragon form, because I feel like it would have been a waste to do it once and crystallize and just keep bringing it back. Also, creation was the only elements that could do it. So why would they reinstate that? Plus, it was really only hinted at in the legend that it would happen once everyone was united, and the 4 ninja will be the only ones to do it, etc., etc. So I want to sort of wrap up in this last sort of thing. How I think they learn this Draconus form is particularly not how they learn it, but how they gain it. Is maybe once they gain the powers back thanks to the Arc Dragon, maybe even the Arc Dragon of Life is the important part here. Once they unite themselves, it could be a really cool thing, obviously, for them to all gain their powers. I think that would be a cool thing, and get this Draconus form. And then be a bit upsetting, because that would mean that Wildfire, Arin, and Frack don't get this power up at all. Nix. Or Euphrasia. Need that 4 characters. Oh shit, that is 4 characters. Oh crap, I didn't see it. It's gonna be a very interesting season. That's all I've got to say. We usually have an idea on what happens with these sets. For example, this year we knew that Thunder Thing was going to be an importance. When we saw the Spectral Dragonians, we knew something was going to be in play there with Thunder Thing now being in the Departed Realm. It's going to be a very interesting season. Sort of in final thoughts, I do not want to keep uploading news that isn't really relevant. The only time I really want to spam out something small of importance is with the new stuff about Kai, the legacy sets, because I feel like that is so much more important than Season 4 information at the moment. Because eventually Season 4 will roll around, and it's not every day that we're going to get 15th anniversary news. We'll never get to do this like in maybe 20 years time, celebrate the series like this big milestones like this. It's more or less we'll be celebrating the season. So I sort of want to just upload when mistakenly upload when there's something obviously massive for Ninjago. So I'll try to keep these videos to a minimum of at least 2 a day, max 3, because I feel like 4 will be stretching how many videos you'd be wanting to watch. But yeah, let me know your thoughts about this in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out, guys.